What is going on, good people of YouTube? I'm ImJslay. Thank you so much for joining me, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're playing some Madden 21, but before we get into it, if you enjoy the content, leave a like rating, and if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. If you missed our previous video, I'll leave a link in the description of this video for you to go check it out. You'd actually want to check out the previous two videos because they build off of each other. I bring to you the updated under 500k budget team. The first video we discussed the offense, the second video we discussed the defense. Be sure to go check that video out if you're in need to save some coins and want to know who some of the best budget players are in Madden 21 at this moment in time. And speaking of budget cards, for today's video I'm going to be discussing my top 3 budget edge rushers currently in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, if you are new to the channel, we actually have a full playlist covering a lot of different positions and budget cards that you may be interested in. Be sure to click on the card in the top right hand corner. It's going to take you right over to the playlist, and you can take a look at the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, the safeties, just to name a few. Be sure to check that playlist out if you are interested. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 3 budget edge rushers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in to the first card. Okay, coming in at number 3 is going to be this left-in Jack Youngblood card. This is a 93 overall card. One thing that I do want to touch on real quick is the criteria of this. Obviously, they need to be under 100k to be considered a, quote, budget card. At least that's the criteria that I've given it. But number 2, we're going to be looking at certain attributes to make sure that they are above certain thresholds when you consider it to be a valuable card, right? We're going to be looking at their block shed, their strength, their power move, and their finesse move. Now, we're going to be talking about 3 cards. I am going to have one card at the very end that I am going to be showing you, but nonetheless, let's take a look and see where we're at here with this Jack Youngblood card. So, we also want to consider speed, too, when you're considering edge rushers, coming off the edge, being able to pressure and get to the quarterback faster with that speed and acceleration is good, and he actually comes through with 85 speed and 90 acceleration, so you like to see that. The most important one is going to be 90 strength, meeting that 90 threshold, 90 block shed. He only has 86 power move. You would like for that to be at or above 90, but nonetheless, the other attributes do make up for that, and there's really no other card that's under 100k right now that you're getting all 4, unfortunately. But that 92 finesse move is pretty solid, especially coming off the edge, right? So if he's going up against a tackle who is better suited for the power move archetype, right, or the pass block power archetype, if they have a weaker finesse move, Youngblood's going to go right around him, and that 85 speed and 90 acceleration is hopefully going to allow him to get to that quarterback a lot quicker. But the 90 strength and the 90 block shed will allow him to hold up pretty well in the run game also. So this is an overall solid card, as most of the cards are going to be here. Let's go ahead and back out and let's actually take a look and see what his price is. He's going for 85k right now. Now, this is not the fully powered up version. If you wanted to go ahead and power him up, he would get +1 additional attributes at all of the attributes that we've taken a look at so far. Yes, it would cost training to power him up, but his power up is only going for 1300k. And really, you don't even have to spend that. If you want to go do his Legend Challenge, you can actually get his power up from doing that. So nonetheless, Jack Youngblood, a solid option right now if you are looking to save some coins at the edge rush position. He comes in at number 3. Alright, number 2 is actually going to be a little cheaper option. It's going to be this DeMarcus Ware card at the right outside linebacker position. Now, I would recommend if you are running 3-3-5 wide, anything other than 3-4, I would recommend moving him down on the end at either the right or the left end position. I put him at the right end position, but this was one of my favorite cards earlier on in the Madden life cycle. When you take a look at his attributes, you'll see why. Now, I will recommend fully powering DeMarcus Ware up because you're really going to get the benefit of this card once you have him fully powered up, and we'll take a look at his power up here in a second also. But the base card has 89 speed and 90 acceleration. Once that gets powered up, it's going to be at 90 speed and 91 acceleration, meeting that 90 threshold there. The base card comes with 91 strength. And then the rest of the attributes that we look at that are really important are going to be that block shed, power, and finesse move. 89, 89, and 89 for all 3. The reason you want to power this up is once you do, he's going to meet those thresholds at 90 overall without having to put any chemistries on him, right? Without having to put run stopper, without having to put pass rush. You can put lockdown on your players, which will make your corners play better and your safeties play better, and not have to sacrifice there by using a defensive chemistry that you don't necessarily want to use, right? So that is a way that you could save right there. But this DeMarcus Ware card, once you fully power it up, it's going to have 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 92 strength, 90 block shed, 90 power, and 90 finesse move for a budget card meeting all of those thresholds. You like to see that. His power up is only going for 1300k, and he's only got the 2 items, right? So if you power it up, all you're going to need to do is buy his Team of the Week card for approximately 70k, buy his power up for 1300 coins. Go ahead and power it up. Yes, you're going to spend a little bit more in training to power it up, but I don't even anticipate that the training is going to even cost you over 100k when you add that into account. And then you've got yourself a solid pass rusher that's also going to hold up in the run as well. That's why DeMarcus Ware comes in at number 2. Okay, coming in at number 1 on the list is going to be a very versatile player and one that you could actually use as an investment option in Aaron Donald here. Now, the reason that he is number 1 is this dude meets all the thresholds and all the key metrics without even having to have him powered up. If you wanted to power him up, yes, you are going to have to buy his power up, which isn't too expensive. You're going to have to buy his core elite card as well, and then you're also going to have to buy his most feared card. So it is going to be a little more expensive, but the base card here has 93 strength, 92 block shed, 92 power moves, and 90 finesse moves, meeting all those thresholds that you would like. He is a little slower than some of the other ends that we have talked about and edge rushers that we've talked about with 79 speed and 86 acceleration, but on the team that I'm using right now, I've got this card fully powered up, so it's a 93 overall. I've went ahead and spent the extra training. I do not have his NFL honors card. That is a card that I do not have. I have not invested in that right now. However, if you do have the coins and you do have the extra training to go ahead and power it up, 1 extra, this dude literally gets at least 1 to 2 sacks every single game, and I'm only sending 3. And I mentioned this is a very versatile player. I actually use him at defensive tackle, and I have inside stuff on him. So he's going to get, with inside stuff, those dominant block shed wins versus inside zone plays. So if you've got a plethora of edge rushers and you still want to use Aaron Donald on the team, he can still be valuable on the inside for you with that. Let's back out. Let's take a look at his price at all of his items, right? If you do want to power him up, it's only 1,200 coins for his power up. So you like to see that. As we come on down here, the only other items that you're going to need are going to be his 88 overall core elite card for about 20k. And you're going to need his most feared card, which is going for about 88k right now. So if you do power him up, obviously it's going to be over 100k, but it could be well worth it. And obviously, for all the reasons that we have mentioned thus far, this card is super solid, one that you can consider as an investment option that you're going to want to keep on the team throughout the rest of the Ultimate Team lifespan. That's why he is the number 1 edge rusher currently in Madden 21. Okay, real quick, before we end the video off, I was going to talk about this Julius Peppers card. Now, it is at 150k, but I was going to talk about it because right as I was recording here, it was up for about 120k. So you may be able to find this thing for close to 100k if you want to put in the time, right? But I wanted to just touch on it real quick so you can kind of see, once again, the thought process and how valuable this card is without even having it powered up. 91 strength, 90 block shed, 91 power move, 93 finesse move, right? 86 speed and 88 acceleration is pretty awesome as well. I've used this card in the past, and it performed extremely well for me. He also has 90 tackle and 94 play rec. So if you do have some chemistries to boost that up, obviously that's going to be very good too. But he's meeting all of those thresholds a little faster than Aaron Donald, a little better acceleration too. So he's going to get to the quarterback a little quicker, but he's also meeting all of those important thresholds that we like to see from our ends. He's going to be solid in the run game, but also a very good edge rusher too. The power-up is only going for 2.5k. Yes, the card right now is up for 145k, right? So it is well more expensive than what you would want to spend for a budget. However, like I said, it was up for about 120k before I started recording this. So if you want to check on Julius Peppers, make that a priority, right? See if you can get him for right at or under 100k. That might not be a bad option. It might be something that you may be able to find. But I did want to touch on this card before we ended out the video. Okay, so that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like rating. If you have a comment, a question related to the video, if I did not explain something properly, or if you just want to say what's up, leave that down in the comment section down below. I love interacting with each and every one of you down there. And if you'd like to see more content, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. I'm ImJslay, signing out today. I'll catch you all on my next video.